Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Elite Battle League. Yeah, we're coming here. Elite Battle League Season 6 has officially started. And Week 1, we're going up against the Doorman, which you may remember was our first round opponent last season. This is a grudge match. So, this is not the team we're using. The team we're using is in the boxes right here. Some of our members from last season, and a few other Pokemon that I just got some ribbons on. But yeah, this is the team so far. It's gonna be great. Just waiting for him to ready up. This way I should go. There we go. He is now going to be sending over the code. Alright, code is in. Doorman is doing his little intro thing. So, let's get ready. And a good battle to him as well. This is going to be quite something. A little bit worried about week 2 with Pidge, but I have, as many of you may know, the infamous notebook where I keep my notes. I've got a plan, and if the plan goes well, because actually, before we get into the battle, I want to get my predictions for what I think he's going to be bringing on this team. Fairly certain, I think, is obviously he's going to bring Galarian, Zapdos, or I like to call it Gyarados, and Eternatus. Like, those are restricted, pretty much restricted, I think always come. Rotom Heat, like, I feel like Rotom Heat has to be coming. Same with really Quagsire, I think definitely is going to be joining up. ZOROARK, I think, is definitely also coming, because again, ZOROARK disguise, and you'll maybe some shenanigans and tricks. And then I think possibly either Toxapex or Clefable, but I don't know. I feel like with them it's a bit of a toss-up. I don't think he's going to bring Diggersby. And I do not see a world where Sharpedo comes. But yeah, like, the trickiest part with his lineup, at least when it came to me prepping, was that Galarian Zapdos was really kind of a threat. But I do have my answer for Gyarados. And it may come to no surprise, it's one of the Pokemon I was actually looking forward to having the most on this team. And you may have also noticed that I do actually have a few Pokemon on my overall 9 that he actually had on last season. So it's kind of like half my team and a few Pokemon he had on his team. Didn't bring Galarian Darm or Galvantula, but I have plans for them. There we go. There is the Doorman. I'm fairly certain ZOROARK has to be coming. Not gonna do Chairman Rose. Let's go do Marnie 2. Marnie 2 is a bop. I think it also fit with his, overall thing. But yeah, this is my team. Yeah, I have Zacian. I am very happy I was able to secure Zacian for my team. There we go. Misclick. There we go. Alright, let's see how close my predictions were. Sharpedo! Okay, so no Quagsire. No Diggersby, and no Toxapex. Interesting. Okay, well, the good thing is that, I'm wondering what he's going to possibly be doing when it comes to Sharpedo. But yeah, Gyarados worried me, but the good thing is I have a plan for Gyarados. I very much have a plan for Gyarados. Yeah, Rotom Heat I've used Rotom Heat before. Rotom Heat was one of my Pokemon from last season, so I'm fully aware of how good that thing is. I just hope I don't make a mistake with what I'm bringing. But I have a feeling that Zoroark is going to be disguised as one of only 2 Pokemon in the entire thing. I think it's going to be the Gyapdos, or it's going to be Gyapdos or Sharpedo. So what is Sharpedo for? Okay. Okay, good. Good, okay. Alright, and yeah, you got Go, Grim, Snarl, the Sleepy. Oh, the mark didn't appear. The mark didn't appear. Screens up. Now let's see what you can attack. Really? Interesting. Brick Break. Oh, is that one of your only Brick Break users? Psychic Fangs. That's why Sharpedo's there. So this is a fun thing. Charm. Fascinating. That is a fascinating idea you have there, Charm. I did not expect Charm Clef. I mean, my team is fairly physically based, but interesting. Charm Clef. Soft Boil, yep. There's that. Okay, so you are just full tech. You are just absolute full tech support. You're just there with full, absolute tech. Interesting. Tinkerbell using Brecker. Brecker. I feel like Scald's my best kill here. Because, like, he didn't have Quagsire, which is surprising, because Water Absorb, like, Scald is point blank one of the biggest threats a lot of Pokemon have when it comes to Gastron can threaten a lot of Pokemon with Scald. And absorbing, I mean, he could have threatened Icy Wind. Full tech. Fascinating. So yeah, this thing can't do anything to Gastrodon. Good. That is very good. Earth Power. If I can get a special defense drop, that would be fantastic. Soft Wall, yeah. So this thing is meant to just stall out. But that's perfectly fine with me. Also, no paralysis. Does Magic Guard prevent paralysis in this gen? So I do remember there were generations where it did prevent paralysis from taking effect. Withdrawing Tinkerbell, probably going into Gyapdos? Ooh, Eternatus. Eternaboy. Bruh. Zoroark. Zoroark been revealed. Zoroark's illusion has worn off. Fine. Alright, what's going in next? Did he think I was gonna switch out? Interesting. Yeah, I was like, it's gotta be Eternatus. The reason why is Psychic. He was probably trying to bait a Psychic type move onto Eternatus. As well as Zoroark is weak to fighting, but Eternatus resists fighting, is also resistant to Bug. So that's kind of the one issue with Zoroark. That there's a lot of good things it can do, but its main issue comes into play in that it can't do everything. You know, what it's going to want to pretend to be is very predictable. Wow, double flinch. That absolute double flinch. Alright. Alright, I can play hardball. I can similarly play hardball. That was mean. That was very mean. It is hardball time. Zacian's Intrepid Sword activated. Dark Push. Zacian goes for the attack. Alright, let's go for a Sword to Dancy. Dancy, Sword. So I outspeed everything on his team. Zacian outruns his entire lineup. And if I can pick up a Swords Dance, I think I one-shot everything. I will one-shot even through Dynamax when it comes to Gyarados. Sludge Bomb. Sludge Bomb. Yes. There we go. Get smart. Wah, wah, ring. Yeah, that's for Rotom. That's for Rotom. That is very much for his Rotom. There's no way this thing's not unaware. There's no way this thing is not unaware. Probably gonna go for Charm. Probably going for Charm. He has a lot of damage that had incurred onto that. I should have gone straight for the throw. I shouldn't have gone for the setup. More than I was expecting. At the very least, I can really heavily threaten not Zap. I can still heavily threaten Zapdos. Icy Wind. Alright, that's fine. A little bit of speed dropping. It's fine. I mean, I still outspeed you. I still outspeed you. Flash Cannon. Please go. Dang it! Okay, there we go. Finally, Paralysis takes into effect. Finally, Paralysis takes into effect. Switch out. We're hoping for a swap out. Alright, now he's probably going into Gyarados. Very likely he's going into Gyarados. Trying to pick... Maybe he's going to pick up... actually, is he going to probably try and pick up cheeky stuff and things? Probably going to Gyarados. Probably going into Gyarados. Okay. I feel like at this point... Interesting. Speed Boost Protect? I take it? I'm assuming Speed Boost into protecting into Speed Boost, but I'm pretty sure that you outspeed me anyway. I'm generalized confusion. Earthquake? Really? That thing gets Earthquake? I did not expect that of all things. I don't think this kills. Oh, it does. Okay. Yeah, Dialga's probably potato at this point. Dialga's probably potatoed. Earthquake? I did not realize that. Gyarados. Alright. Yeah, I think at this point we just sacrifice Dialga. There's really no salvaging it if he's trying to go for either like a Max Airstream. There we go. Please Max Airstream. Please Max Airstream, because I resist that and I body that. If you go for what I think you're going for, then this is kind of good for me. If not, this is also kind of still good for me. Also still good. So what is he going for? Max Knuckle. Okay, that's actually good. That is what I was actually somewhat hoping he was going to do. Because now I can enact Phase 2. I can now enact Phase 2 of the plan. I can now enact my Phase 2 plan. Grimmsnarl the Sleepy! Enter the battlefield! Ching, sparkle. We're going to screen up. We are going to be screening up. And Eternatus, real Eternatus hasn't even hit the field yet, which is kind of scaring me. But I have a plan. Next Airstream, good. No Steel Wing. Not packing Steel Wing, that's good. So now you will fall out of Dynamaxing, which is good for me. Thunderwave. Well, again, that was like Shockwave, not Thunderwave. Okay, Shockwave has been initiated. Threat Paralyzed cannot move. Falls out of Dynamaxing, which is now perfectly positioned for me because now Gyarados is, I would say, not completely potatoed, but Gyarados is now significantly curtailed. Screens are now in play. Really? You get Brick Break. You got Brick Break. Interesting and fascinating. But that now gives me my position win con. Well, not position win con. Yeah, I still should outspeed here. The ZOROARK and Sharpedo are both gone. I believe I still have the speed edge. I should still have the speed edge in here. I'm fairly certain. I'm fairly certain at this point, at this range, like, I just hope Play Rough does not miss. Yes! No miss! That is what I'm hoping for. I was hoping that was good. Yeah, Gyarados was a worry for me, but thankfully Gyarados is gone. I was hoping, okay, please tell me I don't need to actually go to this, and I still have my Dynamax. Hello there. So here's the thing, if you paralyze me, well, he's got to go for probably Flame Thunderbolt or something like that. If he goes for Willow, ooh, Thunderwave, fun. So the main reason I have Facade is in case he tried to burn with Will-O-Wisp. And if I recall correctly, if I still outspeed him, but I'm fairly certain I should still outspeed because the Zacian is max speed. That should still outspeed and take him, unless he's like maybe max speed over the wheel. Oh, interesting. Fascinating. I did not expect that. Interesting. Okay, good to know. Good to know. So Zacian is now off the playing field. I think what I go for here now is, you shouldn't really have, I mean, unless you have Shadow Ball, but Overheat, I don't think that does enough to me. Really, that does enough. Terrifying damage. That's scary. Okay. Okay, well, Eternatus is now still also in play. Eternatus is also still on the field. Yawn. Eternatus is still in play. Thunderwave, it's fine. I've got Yawn. All I need is to get rid of the Rotom. Oh. And now I also know for absolute certain he's got Eternatus in the back, which is perfectly positioned for me and for Gyarados. Oh, switch. Nice. Yeah, you don't really do much damage to me. Really? It still took me down after all of that. I mean, I did have a physically based, come on, crit. Come on. I need you to crit, but come on, Melly. Crit, girl. Come on, crit. Okay. Yeah, that's not great. I think I still survive this. Survive. Yawn. There we go. That is what I like seeing. That is. So he's gonna go for either the kill here. Oh, he's not. He's going for the swap out, which is good. That is good. Come on, Valley. I need you to crit. I need you to crit. Crit. Yeah, he's gonna go for Volt Switch here. He's gonna position in. Yep, gonna position in that. And the good thing is I can now bring in very safely. He forces that back out. So I think with the amount of damage he's got, Gyarados can safely Dynamax here. This is still going to be a close one. The Eternatus. Eternatus is exerting its pressure. Manda. Gyarados. But yeah, the thing that I was expecting and the thing I was most anticipating worrying about, I was glad he did what I was worried most about, which was Dynamaxing the Gyarados. I mean, because it was that, or if he brought in the Diggersby, I was expecting Diggersby to come for a D-Max. But now he's probably going to go for D-Max Cannon, Dymax Cannon. But I think at this point I just go for like Max Airstreams and Max Geysers. I mean, again, Dynamax Cannon still does a crap ton of damage to me. But I think I still survive that. And, he brought a lot of Brick Break tech. I was expecting a lot of, very, very scary... I really hope I outspeed this thing. I really hope I outspeed this thing. Or I just kill it. Or it's just dead. I forgot how much damage. Really? I am a very big fan of Gyarados. Manda Gyarados. And I don't think you have any priority moves. Yeah, I think that I very definitively outspeed the Up-in Toaster of Terror. And... Max Gyarados. Yep, outspeed. Very good game, Doorman. I loved that. That had me on my toes. Very, very good. I was glad I was worried about Gyarados. I was not expecting Brick Break. I was not expecting the Tech Fable. But it did make sense. That my team was very physically based. That could have been a lot more clean if I didn't get greedy on Zacian. But that was a fantastic match. And if you guys haven't already, go and send some love over to our wonderful battler opponent, the Doorman. Let's give a look at the team, the wonderful heroes of today. All of them have marks and ribbons. So, Zacian the Pokefan, of course. Grimmsnarl the Sleepy. Meowth, you don't count. Togekiss. Yeah, I wanted to give every single one of them different ribbons. I wanted to give them all different ribbons. That one, Togekiss, is the rank master, so that's Master Trainer win. Volcarona, you're not there. Gastrodon. Yeah. There's a story behind this ribbon. You guys will see in a few weeks what happened with this. This was a fiasco. But I will see you guys next time. If you haven't done so, please don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more, and next week we're taking on the Essex Espions and the Commissioner Pokepidge himself.